I want to do something now for you, if you would help me. I need a couple of cloves of garlic.
Okay.
If you would pass up. No. No, I know what I want.
Okay.
I'm going to make you a chicken cacciatore.
Okay, the hunter-style chicken.
What did you say?
That's the hunter-style chicken. It's cacciatore. That's
Like
what
the
it
hunter
means.
that goes out with a gun?
Exactly.
Now, how did that be?
I wish I knew. You know what else they used to do this with? I
What?
mean, hunters, rabbit. You can make rabbit cacciatore. It's out of this world.
You know, my daddy used to get up in the mornings and go hunting when we lived at River Bend. And he would shoot the rabbits and squirrels, bring them back, and Grandma would cook them for breakfast.
Right.
And then, when I started enjoying a little success and got to move about, I would go into a fancy restaurant and they'd serve rabbit.
Sure.
I said, oh my goodness, I was eating gourmet and didn't know it.
Absolutely.
All right, so what I'm gonna ask you to do, Frank, is to dice up this bell pepper.
Okay.
All right, you got my garlic ready.
I got your garlic.
And I got to finish chopping this onion, and I will season these boneless chicken thighs. I love dark meat. That's where the
It's
flavor
sweeter,
is
tender.
and all of that.
Yep.
So hopefully I'm gonna render out what you left
Okay.
of this salt pork. Now I'm gonna get me a knife and just finish off my onion. Now, Frank, exactly how many movies do you think I've seen you in?
Well, I've probably done about 35 movies.
Wow. Over how long of a period of
Over
time?
35 years, so it's been a long time. I even cooked in the movies because I was in Goodfellas.
Yes.
And in the jail scene in there, I was the guy cooking the steaks. And I say to one of the other guys, how do you want your steak? Because I was frying steaks, and he said, medium rare. And I said, an aristocrat. And it turned out to be one of the most famous lines in the movie, okay? And that whole scene was done improv. Martin Scorsese just told us, talk about the neighborhood, talk about food, talk about things like that. The reason that line came to me was my father overcooked meat. My father loved meat so well done that you couldn't eat it.
The older generation, yes.
He liked that.
Yeah.
And that was my father's line. If someone said to my father they wanted their meat medium rare or rare, my father would say, an aristocrat. So that immediately came to my head, and that's what we did.
Brilliant. It was pure genius
It was a
on
lot
your
of fun.
part.
It was a great film.
I'm gonna scoot on over here.
Okay.
So now I'm just gonna salt and pepper my chicken, y'all. All right, so I'm just gonna sear off these boneless thighs along with that piece of gold in there.
Yeah.
So, you know what? We've got to get a table set.
Well, how about I set the table for us, and you and I can have a little repartee together.
You would set the table?
I certainly would.
Frank, we're not going to have any marinara sauce left.
Oh, Paula, leave some. Paul, I think you have enough linens for an army.
I know. I never know how many people are going to show up around here, Frank. Are you smelling my stuff?
I'm smelling. Smells great. Paula, I'm going to set all this stuff up outside, and we're going to have little rayos right outside here on your porch. Okay?
I'm undeserving.
No, you are more than deserving.
After I add the sauce, we're going to cover it and let it simmer all together. All right, now I'm gonna cut down my heat, and I'm gonna put a lid on this. Look at this. So, did you get our table set, Frank?
I have the table all set for us. It's going to be lovely.
I know it is.
And that's going to make your
think?
suspenders twitter.
Yes! So we need to take the salt pork out of our pan now, Frank. So if you would take that out.
And again, though, you know, people should remember, that's optional. I mean, you and I love it.
In my world, it's not an option.
Okay. But it is optional. It'll be great without it.
And I have to tell you, that was the most incredible marinara sauce I've ever tasted.
Oh, thank you very much.
The simpleness of it.
And you get it.
You know, I don't know what to say.
It happens. That's a pretty dish.
Oh my God, I may be in love. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this blast from the past, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.